The Broncos go up big after a touchdown by Williams. The Saints' injuries just keep piling up, guys, and piling up and piling up. It's crazy at this point, man. I didn't think the Saints were going to be too good this year, and then like every week, like a new injury happens, another new injury happens, another new injury. It just happens over and over again. It's been bad luck and a mediocre roster, right? But if you're a member to the channel and you watch my bet videos today, I mean, you saw my bet today, man. I said the best bet is the money line Broncos. That's the bet to make. I made a video about it today. That's why you got to subscribe. Yo, what's up, Touchdown Edits? Yeah, if you saw my bets video today, you're up some cash, man. What up, Garrett? But yeah, you're up some cash today, man. I knew the Broncos. The Saints, they played 3 games in 10 days. The injuries are piling up everywhere. And they're not beating Sean Payton, in my opinion. I thought that was the bet to make today. And it's been proving me right so far. 13-0 Broncos. We're looking good. Look like our bet's going to cash. I had a money line bet, just a $5 bet on the Yankees. They got 1 out away. And the Indians just blasted back and won that game. That was absolutely insane. I don't really like betting on baseball too much. There's just too many variables. Yeah, you got lucky on that one, man. Down by 2 with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, the Yankees gave that one away, man, for sure. Yo, what's up, man? How's it going? I always appreciate you stopping by and showing some love. Our Broncos bet's looking pretty good right now, guys. They're up 13-0. And I don't see the Saints getting back into this. We'll see. The Broncos defense has been really good so far, so we'll see what's up. About 6 minutes left in the first half, guys. 13-0. What's the over-under in this game, guys? I don't really bet over-unders too much. What was it, like 35 or something? Let me know in the comments if you know what the over-under for this game was. Big third down coming up for the Saints. Saints got to get anything rolling, man. They got to get anything cooking right now. They can't get anything going. They got trips to the right side. Kamara's in motion into the slot. Rattler probably can pick up the first down, but he hesitated. Now he's going to be short, it looks like. Yeah, he hesitated. Looks like it's a pretty generous spot. It looks like it's going to be 4th down. They probably got to go for it, but they're like at their 30-yard line, guys. Nice, 38. That's a good bet, DU. That's a great bet, man. We just got to hope the wheels don't fall off for the Saints for you. And then the Broncos just keep scoring on every drive. But I don't think that's going to happen. What we got to worry about is some garbage time, right? But yeah, I like the Broncos money line. I wish I would have put them in some parlays. But the day kind of got away from me. But I was able to get my money line bet in. Looks like we're going to cash. But yeah, you got to subscribe to the channel, guys. Get all my bets. This Broncos bet's looking pretty good so far. As long as Nick takes care of the football, no turnovers, lock down Spencer Rattler. Are they really gonna go for this at their own 30-yard line, 4th and 1? It's kind of early for that, man. It's only a 2-score game right now, guys. What's up, Mr. Bees? Nancy Amaral, welcome to the live stream as we're watching the Broncos and the Saints 4th and inches from their own 30-yard line. Ew, 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 nice pass. First down. Whew, man, that was ballsy. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left in the first half. Not the best showing so far from New Orleans, man. He just got that up over the D lineman's big paw for a little dump pass to the running back, is that? Or is that the tight end? It's hard to tell. It looks like the tight end. All right, Broncos, time for you to step up defense-wise. Rattler rolls out on a little boot. Nice catch by Kamara, though. Kamara can still ball, man. He's got some hands still. I feel like Kamara's been in the NFL for forever, man. But I appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream. We're closing in on 10K, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought the Bo Nix anytime touchdown at like plus 200 wasn't a bad play today. But I was worried about there just being a bunch of field goals and not a lot of touchdowns, so I passed on it eventually. Ooh, Kamara gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3 coming up. Oh, happy birthday, Double E. Happy birthday. Yeah, I feel like Kamara's been in the NFL forever. And he's still only like 28. Hey, Clint Kubiak, the Saints offensive coordinator, had the team roll in the first 2 weeks. But they've lost 4 in a row. Crazy. Especially after blowing out the Cowboys like that. Crazy that they're sliding like this. But that's the NFL, right? It's a couple injuries and then the snowball happens. 3rd and 2 midfield. Here comes the sack. Oh, Spencer Rattler just gets out of town. And he's running forever. Where the hell is the rest of the Broncos defense? How are you going to let Spencer Rattler run for 40 yards? Christ. I've been trying to contact you about your extended warranty. Nathaniel, what the F are you talking about? Yeah, who lost contain there for the Broncos? They gave up a big run. I'm not a big NBA guy, Johnny Reynolds, but, I mean, I like watching the Sixers because I'm a Philly guy, but I'm not a big NBA. I was, like, really into the NBA when I was younger, like in the 90s. But not so much anymore. Yeah, man. Hopefully we make some more cash this weekend, JJ. We made a lot of money last week. We tripled up our bankroll. Hopefully that momentum continues. Broncos defense needs to step up, hold this team to a field goal. Do you watch soccer? Nah, I'm not a soccer guy, man. Soccer's not for me. Nah, I was never a big Donovan McNabb guy. During that era, I was Brian Dawkins. That's why I got the Dawkins on right now. So I was never a big Donovan McNabb guy. Yeah, I mean, I think the Titans are so bad right now. Will Levis threw for 95 yards last week. Nice big tackle by the Broncos defense. Yeah, I mean, I just never played soccer growing up. I always played football in the fall, so, like, soccer was never for me. That was a terrible play call by the Saints. Just losing yards. You look a hard 50? Okay. What 50-year-old looks this good? Give me a break. Give me a break. Yo, how about official Jesus Christ? How about you go bounce to another live stream? How about that? That would be awesome. Yeah, the Chiefs got a big game this week against the 49ers. They're coming off a bye, you know. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I know. I don't look. I just put that bum in jail for 30 minutes. Peace out, dude. People are so lame. Yeah, not bad for 40. I'm about to be 40, bro. I don't think I look too shabby for 40. I listen to everything, man. Anything from like Bob Dylan and the Beatles to like the Counting Crows, Taking Back Sunday. I like all kinds of music, man. Yeah, man. God, people are so weird. God, why are people so weird? Oh, that was almost picked. Somebody make a tackle on the Broncos. Who was that? 87 just straight beast mode in people. 2-minute warnings coming up. Yeah, Slipknot's a little too aggressive for me. I like to keep it nice and mellow, man. Yeah, man, I'm about to be 40. I'm 38. I'll be 39 in March. Yeah, I'll never vote for Donald Trump. I don't vote for scumbags. But nah, I don't really follow college sports too much. The NCAA, there's just so many teams, there's so many variables. It's so weird. So like I don't there's just like too much for me to like get a and like with the NFL, I like to make bets and make money, right? I need to like keep narrow my focus. So I don't really watch. I watch like highlights of players to get ready for the draft and stuff like that. But during the season, I don't really do college football. My day's been good, Johnny. Just getting off of work, hanging out, watching some ball. Yeah, man, I'm a big football guy. I played football my whole life. And now I get to talk to you guys about football every week, man. I love it. Yeah, touchdown edits. There's too many college football teams for me to keep track of. I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? It's enough keeping up with 32 teams in the NFL, right? I don't have time to follow 100 NFL teams. It's just crazy to me. What are your guys' thoughts on Amari Cooper going to the Buffalo Bills and Devontae Adams leaving Vegas, reuniting with Aaron Rodgers in New York? Woo, baby. That should be fun. I think both the Jets and the Bills got better, right? That AFC East looks like a two-headed race, right? Between the Bills and the Jets, but it's pretty wide open in my opinion. So they both stepped up, made some deals. Looking pretty good, right? Looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees had them dead to rights tonight. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, up by 2 runs, and that bum pitcher gave up a 2-run shot. Yeah, the Yankees, for me, it's always pitching with the Yankees, man. Can they pitch enough? They're going to hit and score runs probably, but their pitching always lets them down in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, the Jets like lead the league in wide receiver drops, so Devontae Adams is definitely going to help. Yeah, I think Amari Cooper's going to fit in nice with Josh Allen because he didn't really have a true number 1 wide receiver. So I think it'll help. What does that even mean? I've literally forgotten more about the AFC than you know. And just because I wear an Eagles jersey doesn't mean I don't know anything about the AFC teams. All right, nice little field goal by the Saints. Gets them on the board, 13-3. Still a lot of time for the Broncos to make something happen. I'm not a big NBA guy, but I think LeBron James is getting old. And the Lakers haven't been good in a long time, so. Yeah, I'm hoping Saquon Barkley can ball out this week, man. It's a revenge game for him. I think he's coming. I like. Oh, there I go. Sorry, guys. I got a phone call in and it like froze everything up. Yeah, I love myself some Joe Mixon, dude. I think he really complements that offense really well. I'm picking the Texans this week to get the upset in Green Bay. I love Joe Mixon. You could tell how much better the team plays when Joe Mixon plays, for sure. I really like Joe Mixon in that offense. And they have enough weapons while Nico Collins gets healthy. They still got Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon, a lot of firepower still. And CJ Stroud's as good as it gets, in my opinion. All right. Time for the Broncos to take the field. We need to get some points on the board. Bo Nix is 10 for 14 tonight with over 100 yards. Williams, 8 rushes for 59 yards and a tutty. And Franklin's got 4 catches for 46 yards, guys. Solid game so far, 13-3. The Broncos are nursing a 2-score lead. We need some more points. Too many field goals. 2 field goals and a tutty. We need to get some red zone action. Get some of these points back before we go into halftime, everybody. I got a nice money line bet on the Broncos. That's a bad play call. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like Bo Nix in college. People were kind of hating on him a little bit in the draft process, and I didn't really get it. Like, I thought he could throw on time. He's a pretty accurate passer, too, and he can make, some plays with his legs, too. I just like Bo Nix. He was a little bit older, I guess, so maybe that's why people were hating on him. What's up, Sports Production 17? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, that's a good problem to have, Texans. That's a good problem to have because injuries are going to happen in the NFL, right? Injuries are going to happen, so you got to have some depth. No, what's his name? Yeah, Scott's not there anymore. They drafted a young running back, and then they got Kenny Gainwell still. But Boston Scott's not there anymore. I like the Texans, man. They're playing a little sloppy right now, a lot of penalties. Let's go, Broncos. Yeah, I mean, for sure, I wouldn't have not played Alvin Kamara in fantasy, man. That was a big mistake. Because the offense has to be clicking. He's not going to be able to do it all by himself. No Olave, no Raheed Shaheed. Like, I wouldn't have played anyone on that offense at all. You gotta avoid games when everybody, like, so many offensive linemen hurt. I mean, how can you not like the Vikings? They got a really good defense. One of the better defenses in the league. They're getting turnovers. They're getting sacks. And offensively, they got a solid offensive line, good running game, and an elite number 1 receiver. And Jordan Addison and Hawkinson's coming back. Yeah, Tunsil's been a penalty master. And then the dude, Tunsil, he's 6'8" or whatever he is, like 340 pounds. And when they play at home and the other team's in white jerseys, he's got red gloves on. Like, what is he thinking? You're the biggest dude on the field with the biggest hands, and you got red gloves on against white jerseys. I'll never understand that. That makes no sense to me. And Bo Nix just got saved by a horrible pass. Right to number 32, Tyrann Mathieu. Just bonked it right off his hands. Couldn't have been an easier pass to catch. Bo Nix with a horrible play. Yeah, Bo Nix still makes way too many terrible, dumbass plays for me. Get that first down. There's Mims with the first down catch. Yeah, the Texans definitely need to clean it up. I'm actually way too busy thinking about boogers to be watching this. That sounds like a you problem, huh? I mean, that's just dumb. It is what it is. How about you just not wear red gloves when you're playing a team in white jerseys? It's just a little bit of common sense just goes a long way. Yeah, the offense looks really good, Phillip, for the Commanders, right? Cliff Kingsbury's doing a great job. Dan Quinn's doing a good job with the defense a little bit, but the defense doesn't have a lot of talent, man. They're still very, very vulnerable defensively. I don't like McNabb or Vic. I think McNabb probably has most of the records because he was there for so long, but he was just a little above average for me. I don't think he's going to be great. I think he'll be a solid NFL quarterback. I don't know if he'll be great, though. Bonix, what are you doing? This is just a hard game to watch because it's two really bad teams. It's more about the contract, dude. If they cut him, there's like $170 million of dead money or something crazy. So you can't do that. It's more about the money than anything with Deshaun Watson. It's like about the dead cap money. So they can't release him or cut him. He's got to like stay on the active roster. So you could put him as the backup. Because I think they're going to draft someone next year. They got to because Deshaun Watson stinks. Yeah, Watson is trash, man. So you can't go into next season with Deshaun Watson as your quarterback, guys. You just can't do that at all whatsoever. Do me a huge favor, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 10K. 10,000 subs. Appreciate you guys, man. You can't cut him. That's the thing. You like literally can't cut him. The way the contract works, it's like impossible to cut him. You can't do it. But like firing the head coach doesn't do anything. He didn't make the deal. You know, the general manager made the deal. So firing the head coach, Stefanski's got like 2 coaches of the year in the last 4 years or whatever. Deshaun, I mean, their offensive line's decimated with injuries too, so that's not helping. What's up, Shibble Dibble? What's going on, man? Just watching some ball. Thursday night football. Kick is up and good for the Broncos. 16-3. 16 seconds left in the first half. Solid game so far. I got my money line bet in on the Broncos. We're halfway there to cashing. Another bet. We crushed our bets last week too, guys. I made 13 bets last week. 11 of them cashed. So we're making money. Making you guys money. That's what's really important, right? And we're taking Vegas's money. That's the best part. When we beat Vegas, that's a good thing. I like when we beat the handicappers, man. But 16-3, Broncos are beating a decimated Saints team, dude. They're super banged up. Both their starting wide receivers are out. Offensive linemen are out everywhere. Some guys on defense are out too. Their starting corner just left the game with a leg injury. It's bad news for the Saints right now. Yeah, Sam, I do. I like the daily fantasy for DraftKings. Yeah, I try to put out some daily fantasy lineups every week on my channel. Some millionaire maker lineups. Yeah, I'm trying to provide some value for you guys. Help you guys make some cash. Yeah, we kind of knew that going in, Miguel. It wasn't going to be like the most exciting game in the world. It was going to be kind of boring, slow-paced, low-scoring, not very good offenses. Are they really going to run a play here with 16 seconds left? They got 2 timeouts, I guess. Nice play, number 29 coming up with the stick. The Saints, man, they can't do anything on offense at all. No, I don't do fantasy. I don't do season-long fantasy. I do occasionally do the Millionaire Maker for DraftKings. Chance to win $1,000,000 for $20. You can't beat that. Alex Pierce doesn't. He's the guy on the Colts, right? He doesn't get a lot of volume. He's like a deep threat. I mean, I mean, Tank Dell. I mean, but like once Nico Collins comes back, Tank Dell is going to be like the fourth option. You know what I mean? Devontae Smith is solid. I mean, Alex Pierce and Tank Dell are kind of interchangeable, and I like Devontae Smith because Tyreek Hill doesn't have a quarterback right now. So that's my thoughts on that deal. Yeah, he's hit or miss, man. But he's like a deep threat, and that's about it. He doesn't really catch like he doesn't really. He's not really a move the chains kind of guy. He's kind of just like if he's not catching deep ball bombs, then he's not doing anything. So, man, the Saints have been struggling. Punt, fumble, punt, field goal. And he just downed it. All right, it's halftime, everybody. 16-3. Broncos holding on to a lead. 2-score lead. Gotta like that as a bettor. We've been doing pretty well on our NFL bets so far the last couple of weeks. Saints don't have a lot of juice going on right now, man. No Olave, no Shaheed. Raheed Shaheed is done for the year. He just had meniscus surgery. He's 6 to 8 months. He's out. So that's disappointing for the Saints. Yeah, I mean, I was never a big believer in this roster to begin with. I thought it was just kind of a middle of the road roster. And I'm not a big Derek Carr guy, so. But now the injuries are just piled up. And then Ryan Ramczyk, the starting right tackle, he got hurt in like camp or whatever. So he's been out of the picture for a while. So the Saints are kind of piecing it together offensive line-wise. I have no idea. I don't know. I think Dennis Allen's kind of grasping at straws right now. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be a fan of Derrick Henry, man. He's an absolute beast of a human being. And I feel like everyone in the NFL would like Derrick Henry on their squad, right? I can't see any team that would be like, nah, we don't want Derrick Henry. He's been doing it a while too, man. He's an absolute savage. Absolute savage. All right, we're at halftime now, guys. Broncos holding on to a, 16-3 lead. Game's pretty much going like I thought it was going to be going. Not a lot of touchdowns. I liked a couple of touchdown props, but I didn't think there was going to be a lot of offense. I didn't think there would be a lot of touchdown scoring in this game, so I just kind of passed. Kind of passed on this game from a prop perspective. I just put a straight money line bet on the Broncos. That was my bet. Saquon or Henry going into week 7, right? Like, for what? For like a fantasy-wise or like player-wise? I like Saquon because he could do a little bit more. Like, Saquon can, catch balls out of the backfield. Derrick Henry kind of doesn't do all that stuff. So if I'm building a team, I'd rather have Saquon on my team, personally. And that's not being biased at all. That's just like the game. And Henry's getting a little bit older. He's going to start slowing down soon. And he's got a lot of tread on those tires too, man. And he's not really there for third down, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't really catch the ball out of the backfield too well. He's not really effective in that regard. So, like, if you're a team that's in a lot of third and longs, Derrick Henry's going to be coming off the field a lot. Where Saquon can play all 3 downs all the time. I think it's a little bit of both with Bryce Young. I don't think he has the tools and body size and a lot of attributes to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. For him to go number 1 overall like that didn't really make sense to me, but I like Derrick Henry, don't get me wrong. And he's a grinder, man. He fits perfect for the Ravens. That want to run the ball 25, 30 times a game between him and Lamar Jackson. He fits really well in that system. But Saquon is just more dynamic, I feel like. He could run in between the tackles. He can run outside. There's outside zone runs. He could catch the ball down the field on wheel routes. You could dump it off to him in the flat. I mean, Barkley can do it all. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But, yeah, 16-3 at halftime. Not the most exciting game in the world. Bo Nix has looked okay. He's made some really bad decisions, but he's also made some good throws. He's just missing throws in this game, dude. He's got all day. His offensive line's been doing great. Skipping balls, overthrowing guys. He's just got to be a little bit better. Yeah, that was a bummer, man. That play against the Falcons, you got to catch that ball. Yeah, I mean, you won't see Saquon Barkley drop too many of those, but it is what it is. I think it was a dumbass play call, honestly. Just run the ball there. Saquon was averaging like 5 yards a carry. Just run the ball. And get more time off the clock. Make them use their timeouts. It was just a really dumb play call, that play against the Falcons. I like Kamara, man. He reminds me a lot of Saquon, where he can run the ball in between the tackles. He's got enough speed to stretch it outside, but he also does a really good job catching the ball out of the backfield. Kamara's a little bit older now. He's not as electric as he was 4 or 5 years ago, but he's still okay. Yeah, the whole offense hasn't been playing great for the Saints. So I mean, it's not just Kamara. It's like a whole team thing. They just haven't been playing great. And that's why they've lost 4 games in a row straight up. But yeah, the Broncos stick to, running the ball, some play action. They should get an easy dub here. No turnovers. My favorite player on the Eagles right now is A.J. Brown on offense for sure. He's so good. Did you watch that game last week? Those catches he had were unbelievable, man. Yeah, I love the Saquon revenge game. I hope they give him the rock. I hope they give him a chance to... What's up, Alex? How's it going, man? Yeah, I hope they give him an opportunity to really run the ball down the Giants' throat this weekend, man. I want to see him get 20 carries. Kellen Moore, he's not my favorite offensive coordinator. First play of the game last week, Saquon Barkley rips off a 5-yard run, 5 and change. 2nd and 5, pass incomplete. 3rd and 5, pass incomplete, punt. If your running back gets 5 yards, almost 6 yards on the first carry of the game, give him the ball. Yeah, the Saints are really struggling right now, guys. Really, really, really struggling. They're really, really struggling. And if they lose this game, their playoff hopes are kind of washed down the toilet a little bit, right? You lose 5 games in a row. It's not looking good. Not looking good. All right, take it easy, Jamie. Thanks for popping in and saying what up. Appreciate you hanging out. All right, guys, we've got a week full of really fun games, man. That Minnesota Vikings game, woo, baby, is going to be fire. And then we got great games. Packers and the Texans, Lions at the Vikings. A lot of really fun games. I don't know a lot about Bobby Slowick, man, to be honest. So I don't really have an opinion on that. But I do got an opinion on a bunch of these games this weekend. So I'm really excited about this weekend of games. I think there's some spots that we can win some money this week, for sure. I mean, the Eagles had a lead late in that game, and Patrick Mahomes ripped our hearts out, man. Jalen Hurts balled out in the Super Bowl. That's like the best he's looked in a long time. What's up, Daniel Barry? What's going on? You peed in a homeless guy's lemonade because he called me the N-word. Probably not the best life choice. I'm sorry that he called you that, but he's homeless and probably a little mentally ill. So peeing in his lemonade. Come on, dude. You're better than that. All right, let's get ready for this second half, everyone. Broncos 16, Saints 3. Knicks is 13 of 21 for 134. He's also got 41 rushing yards. Rattler 10 of 13, 90 passing yards, 29 rushing yards. Pretty close game. Pretty much what we thought this game was going to be. A dumpster fire offensively, a lot of field goals, low scoring game. 19 points in the first half. Yeah, the Saints are really banged up, Goofy. They got like 100 guys on IR. Yeah, I try to watch every game again on Monday. And that Commanders-Ravens game was a close, great game. Yeah, the Saints are really banged up. Both of their top wide receivers are out. Taysom Hill's out. Derek Carr's out. I mean, they're playing the D squad right now. Yeah, so Hunter, is Russell Wilson starting or I'm not a big Justin Fields guy, man. I think he sucks. He's athletic. He can make some plays with his feet, but he just can't throw the football, man. Yeah, I mean, I agree that Tomlin's the way better coach, but the Jets' offense is going to be a lot better. Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Lazard, Breece Hall. That offense is scary. And I've watched the Steelers the last couple of weeks, and their defense, not great. It hasn't been looking great lately. If TJ Watt doesn't have those two punch-out fumbles last week, they lose that game. But TJ Watt is a freak of nature, and he's unbelievable at football. Who in the Eagles have been selling so much? What does that mean? Yeah, Justin Fields, he's not that guy, man. He's not that guy. I just don't think he plays a good quarterback, man. I know, he does wreck games, man. It's crazy. He's got that, like, punching the ball out down to a science. He had 2 of them last week. It's pretty unbelievable, actually. Yeah, I mean, and then Pickens has been, like, dropping balls. The whole offense just looks bad. Who in the Eagles have been doing bad? You mean who on the Eagles has been doing bad? Yeah, I get it. I think Aaron Rodgers is coming for blood. Yeah, I mean, you might be right, man. I don't know. TJ Watt's so good, man. I mean, JJ Watt got hurt a lot of his career. So, like, we didn't really get to see, like, how great he could have been, right? But, man, TJ Watt is very, very, very good, man. Whew, man. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. But I'm here talking ball with you guys. We got the Broncos on the money line tonight. Trying to win you guys some cash. We crushed our bets last week. Oh, yeah, Philly. Oh, Philly, man. Oh. That's heartbreaking injury, man. The Lions were my pick to go to the Super Bowl and win it this year, man. Ben Johnson's like the best offensive coordinator in football. That's my dream. My dream is for Ben Johnson to lead the Lions and go coach the Philadelphia Eagles. That's my dream. Because Nick Sirianni is not that dude. Sirianni is not that dude. Why would they ever trade A.J. Brown? There's no chance that that ever happens. But of course I would be mad. He's unbelievably talented. Did you watch that game last week? Those catches he had were ridiculous. If you haven't, go on NFL.com and watch the highlights of that game. Because A.J. Brown is a straight dog. He's so good. I don't want a defensive-minded coach. I don't want a defensive-minded coach. The Eagles have spent all their money and resources on offense. Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith. Do not bring in a defensive-minded head coach. That would be super dumb. Yeah, I hate Nick Sirianni, man. He's a clown. Yeah, 2 years ago, when Shane Steichen was the offensive coordinator of the Eagles, Jalen Hurts did not suck. He was like an MVP candidate in 2022. And then Shane Steichen left and it kind of all fell apart. But I agree with you. He's been making really bad decisions lately. A lot of like really, really piss poor decisions. He's got to clean up the turnovers, man, especially in the red zone. Like throwing interceptions in the end zone is just like unacceptable. I think Budda Baker's washed, bro. Have you been watching him play? He's not the same guy from 4 or 5 years ago, dude. He's not. Just an FYI. Go watch the tape. He's not the same dude. After he had that like freak neck injury, bro, he almost retired. I'm telling you, he's not the same dude. That's just my opinion, but I don't think he's the same guy. Got another drop pass by the Saints. This Saints team really sucks. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But I'm not trading a third-round pick to get a guy to be a coach. That's for sure. If they want to give him away for a fifth-round pick or something like that, maybe. But I ain't giving him a third-round pick for Budda Baker. That's for sure. He ain't a difference maker. If you can get Devontae Adams for a third-round pick, there ain't no way in hell I'm giving up a third-round pick for freaking Budda Baker, man. Yeah, touchdown edits. It's like, and you're just getting older, man. Like, football's a young man's game. The injuries just pile up. And if you played ball and you've been playing football since you were like 13, like me, you know, by the time you're 29, that's a lot of years of football, man. A lot of years of abuse, man. Thanks, Philip. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I'm just here talking some ball. Big third down here for the Saints, 3rd and 7. Pass rush gets there. Another drop pass. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Did I hit him in the numbers? Yeah, Spencer Rattler's throwing some good balls. Or did he get his hand? I got to see if he got his hand in there. Ooh, that's a little bit of a hold. Ooh. You got to make that catch. Got to make that catch. Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys like Jimmy Ward. Yeah, I mean, the Texans' secondary has not been great, right? So they gave up a bunch of touchdown passes last week to Drake May, 3 of them. So that's not something you're super excited about. That's the only thing that concerns me about this Packers game is like Jordan Love's got they got a pretty good offensive line. They got a lot of young, talented wide receivers. So I've been flipping back and forth because the Texans' secondary is very beatable. So now that I'm thinking that, I'm like, man, I might have to change my pick when I do my live show tomorrow. Yeah, man, the Saints are falling apart. They're on pace to lose, too. I don't know. I don't think Jamal Adams has a lot left in the tank. But we'll see. Nice first down run by the Broncos. Keep that clock rolling. Why do you got to be so weird? Why are people so weird? When is the last time you deep kissed a black guy? Why are you so weird? Why you got to be so weird? Yeah, I mean, for sure. That was a dirty hit on Devontae Smith. And it was the officials' fault, too. They need to blow that whistle. Devontae Adams is my size, bro. He, like, weighs 165, 170 pounds soaking wet. There's 6 guys on him. Like, blow the whistle, refs. And then there was that dirtbag play where the guy, like, threw Darius Slay into the bench. That was a dirtbag move, too. Yo, Matt Jacobs, are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Do you not understand how football works? When your forward momentum is stopped and people are pushing you backwards, that's when you blow the whistle. That's what the rules state. That's just a dumb comment. Straight dumb. Ooh, big run by the Broncos. Nice. 1st and 10 for the Broncos within the 30. I mean, Travis Hunter's like the talent to be able to. All right, sorry, I'm back. I got another phone call. Yeah, the dude weighs 170 pounds. There's 6 guys on him, pushing him backwards 10 yards, and they still don't blow the whistle. That's just a dumb comment. Yeah, the Saints look pretty bad. I mean, the injuries are just piling up. When the injuries pile up like that, it's hard to, like, when you're on your 3rd and 4th string guys, it's tough, man. It's tough to compete when you're on your 3rd and 4th guys, man. What's up, Newman? Yo, I mean, I'm a little nervous. The Eagles got some big-time injuries. Slay and Goddard are both questionable. Mulata's out. I do like Fred Johnson, the backup tackle, though. The irony of you talking about me if I'm satisfied with my life while you are on YouTube commenting about it is hilarious and just shows how dumb you are. Facts. I hate when people come on the live stream and just say stupid stuff. But don't worry, I'll put you on blast. Because you mess with the king, you're going to get roasted. Yeah, the Seahawks are reeling too, man. You're not saving anything, dude. I got 10,000 subscribers. You're someone who has nothing else better to do with their time than to go on YouTube comments and say stupid stuff. That's a fulfilling life you're leading, bro. Super fulfilling. You're a class act. Yeah, the Cowboys got their brakes blown off, man. Yeah, he's about to get banned. Yeah, he just, lives a pathetic existence, you know what I mean? I get it. When you have nothing else better to do with your time, you got to try to make other people feel as bad as you feel about your life. But you ain't fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. Yeah, the Cowboys are trash. Yeah, I hate Jerry Jones, though, so that makes me laugh. Jerry Jones is the worst. I would love for the Eagles to trade for Myles Garrett. Trade a 1st round, and I would have the Eagles, because the Eagles suck at drafting. Trade your 1 and your 2 for Myles Garrett. Get it done. Myles Garrett in Philly would be the best thing ever, bro. Best thing ever. Oh, yeah, the Cowboys are so trash. And Jerry Jones is like the Donald Trump of the NFL, so I love when guys like that get what's coming to them. This clown's getting banned. Peace out, bro. You're banned. Banned. Peace out. Yeah, man, Hutch. Man, watching Hutchinson go down was a horrible injury. Yeah, but they haven't been productive. The Eagles' defense sucks. Yeah, man, that's disappointing to see Hutch go down like that, man. Super disappointing. All right, later, Goofy. Have a good night, bro. I actually got to wrap this up. My girls are coming home, so I got to get some dinner going for the fam. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm doing a bunch of content tomorrow, guys. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.